Looking back at your preliminary task, what do you feel you have learned in progression from it to the full product? Making a preliminary product allowed me to explore Photoshop and discover key tools that would be vital for me to produce my music magazine. It also gave me clarification on a general layout on how I would like my magazine to look like, as well as potential font choices. It also made me realise that my initial flat plans layouts wouldn't be efficient. Making a preliminary task allowed me to practice creating even columns and anchoring correctly. It also made me understand how important it is to duplicate text layers instead of having many layers, as it is very difficult and the spacing between each line will be different. It gave me a chance to explore colours and blending options like drop shadows. I also did font research using a website called Dafont. This enabled me to have an advancement in typography. The mise-en-scène in my preliminary task is lacking a large amount. I used a prop which was a book to connote education and school. In terms of music magazine, I used a fair amount of mise-en-scène. For example, in my front cover, I added my artist in stereotypical clothing like a branded snapback, silver chain, hoodie and t-shirt to promote the genre of rap and hip-hop music. To add the element of music, I ensured he was holding a microphone as well. In my contents page, I added more mise-en-scène in another image by adding my female artist in a branded colourful jumper and trainers. I then added my male artist in a tracksuit and trainers. In terms of framing, I has improved dramatically. On my preliminary task, front cover, the framing wasn't right and I cropped out my model's hands. The shot type wasn't good either. In my full product, I think my framing was good. I used a medium close-up and I ensured that my models weren't cropped out and that I left enough space for important elements like cover lines and a masthead. I didn't use dead space effectively in my preliminary task. However, I think I did in my media product by adding a boost on my front cover and a subscription box on my contents page. But the main purpose of the boost and subscription box was to add value to my magazine and attract my audience as they are getting extra information. I also explored fine print on my subscription box and I didn't include a subscription box on my preliminary task.